Hello everybody, a very warm welcome to my channel Sunny Side with Sindhu. Today I'm back again with another interesting video which I think would help each one of you if you're traveling to the UK. It could be on your tourist visa or parents visa or dependent visa or any type of visa. So you all come with me quickly. Let me take you through that very important information. Recently, one of my friend was planning her parents' visit to the UK, and she filled the application form and came across one situation which I thought I could share it with all of you so that you can keep this in your mind while you're filling your application form for UK visa. You all may have seen this field while filling your application form, but I thought it's better I share it with all of you so that you can keep that in your mind. In any UK visa application form, needs to be filled separately for each individual. So for spouse, it was a separate form. For child, it's a separate form. Again, for parents, father, mother, all the forms are separate. And each application form has a lot of information or a lot of details needs to be filled in. So when my friend was filling the application form, she was processing visa for her parents. So father's and mother's form had to be filled separately. So she filled all the form, and there is one important field which is called as visa start date. So you can see here in this sample screenshot which I took to show with all of you. So this start date. So what does this start date mean? So this is the date which the UK VI or UK VCAS use as your travel date to the UK. So this date is very important because it's based on this date that your visa start date comes into picture. So as I told you, my friend was planning to bring her parents to the UK and she was filling the form, separate forms for father and mother. So as I told you, the form has a lot of information which needs to be filled, and the start date for her father, she gave, for example, take 10th of October, and then she submitted her father's form, and then she was filling the mother's form at a later point of time, and then the start date she gave us 15th or 20th of October, and then she submitted it. And the visa arrived. So what she found was the father's visa had the date which she filled in, the 10th of October, and mother's visa, maybe she would not have checked, and then she assumed that both the start date of father and mother are same. But in this situation, the mother's start date would be 15th or 20th of October, which she had given when she filled the form. So based on the information in her father's passport, say it was 10th of October, she planned all her travel on say 14th of October. So depending on this date, the flights were booked, the travel plan were done, bags were packed, and then they started to the airport. So immigration also went in through fine, because at the immigration, basically they check if you have any criminal history. Government is okay for you to travel abroad. Otherwise, most of the cases, they may or may not check the visa on your passport. So the immigration also went in through fine for her parents, and then they reached the gate. Thankfully, at the gate, the staff, the airline staff, were validating the visa that was there on her passport. And then when they validated, they saw the start date of the father was correct. It was already started because she had given 10th of October, and then they were traveling on 14th of October. So father's was okay. And then when they validated mother's passport, they saw the start date was 20th of October. And then they said they can't travel. At least mother can't travel because mother's start date has not yet reached, because they were traveling on 14th and mother's start date was 20th. Since the airline staff validated the visa at the gate, my friend's parents could understand that they made a mistake of not checking the visa start date in the passport. So they had to plan their travel at a later point of time after mother's start date. Imagine if the staff at the airlines were not validating the visa. I'm not sure if they validate, but if they would not have validated, what would have happened? My friend's parents could have landed in the UK, and at the UK immigration, they'll definitely stop my friend's parents to come inside UK because the start date has not yet reached. We understand how important is the start date, which comes from the form that you have filled. So it's you who decide what start date needs to be in your visa application. Keep this start date in mind while you're planning your travel to the UK. So next time onwards, maybe you can just keep this in your mind to observe the visa or it's also called as vignette. The example that you see here, it's a screenshot taken from the net. So you'll have to validate all information that is on this visa page. So most important is the start date, which is the date from which you're eligible to travel to the UK. So it should be on or after the visa start date. And also there's another date called as end date. Even this is critical because you should be landing in UK before the end date. For most of the visa types, the interval or the duration between start date and end date is 3 months. So you'll have to arrive inside UK within this duration. So after you arrive in the UK, you will have to go to the nearest post office and then collect your BRP card, which is your biometric residence permit. So the example that I'm showing you, this is how a BRP card would look like, and that is your visa. So once you have your BRP card, you can travel to UK and outside UK or visit any foreign country. Multiple entries are allowed with this BRP card, which is your visa card. Hope this video was informative. If you think this video could help you or any of your friends who are planning their travel to the UK, please share it with all your friends so that it can help anyone in the future. So thank you all for watching. If you have any questions, any comments, any feedback, please write it down in the comment section and I will get back to you as soon as possible. If you're watching my video for the first time and have not subscribed, please go and subscribe. See you all again with another video like this. Until then, you all take care. Bye-bye.